Now on My 58.
Expanding eligibility, the new group of Californians that will be able to get their COVID shot starting next month. Getting kids back in the classroom safely, the challenges educators are facing with hybrid learning, how to keep students engaged after spending the past year at home online. And more road repairs, where and when you can expect to see more construction on your commute, how much money the state is investing to improve roadways.
This past year has been tough on students learning from home. The transition back into the classroom could also be challenging. Emma Tudor is the vice president of the San Diego-based company Sports for Learning, and she's joining us now to talk a little bit about that adjustment and what we can all do to try to help these kids as they get used to kind of a new normal. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, no, thank you. It's great to be here.
You know, for some students, they go right back in and it's like a light switch, not a big deal. But there are a lot of them who, from a social point of view, this is very challenging because the schools that they're going back to do not look like schools that they left a year ago.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's going to be a challenging time for, the students and all the district administrators and the teachers. So we're really happy to be partnering with school districts to just help with that transition.
What have you found is the biggest challenge for the kids who are struggling? What have you found is the hardest thing? Is it being around kids again? Is it the fact that they're masked up and having to do all the different safety measures? What is giving them the most anxiety?
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything you just mentioned. I think, the emotions are just, really all over the place. Some of them are excited, some are scared, some are, unsure. There's a lot of uncertainty around. So what we've been able to do is help provide a more guided environment to help them be able to manage those social emotional skills.
And so what specifically have you found has helped some of these kids?
So Sports for Learning help with structured play activities so the kids can go outside and get fun and have active whilst physically distancing. And then we found that movement is a great vehicle for social emotional learning, like leadership skills, making responsible decisions, teamwork, having a growth mindset. So working with their social emotional skills, we can really help them be more aware of their emotions and then, importantly, how to manage them.
And the way you help a younger kid in the lower grades is so different than the needs of a middle school or a high school student where, let's be honest, school can be very socially challenging. And there are a lot of kids who've had a year off from kind of the drama of the school who may not even want to go back to that.
Yeah, you're right. There's a big difference between the younger kids and the older ones. Our curriculum kind of balances the needs for that. We found with the older students, just really having a strong structure in place, making sure that they're prepared, making sure they've got that support. And our coaches that we put in place are really like positive role models and near-peer mentors, because it's also that relationship building with their peers and with their teachers that's really important as well. And it helps them get through some of these challenging times.
And it will take time because it didn't happen overnight to get to this point. Thank you so much, Emma. We appreciate the time today.
Thank you.